Welcome back to Sampstra Games City Builders, where we focus on city building strategy games. And today I have for you a demo of a really exciting strategy game. This is Aquatico, and it's a city builder underwater. And there's a lot of really cool elements. Like you have to connect everything with pipelines, sort of adds a bit of complexity to it. And there's so many different products that you can do. It's a really big city builder, I would say. So our base name is going to be Basido, after one of my patrons, Bass. We're gonna pick this. Ooh, I like this banner. We're gonna pick this and we're gonna make it. Let's make it yellow so that we can kind of see it in the water. I'm gonna go with Shell Reef. We're gonna keep every setting the same. This might be a longer series if you guys like it. We'll see. But yeah, I feel like it could be a longer series. Why not? Alright. So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta build your base somewhere. Wherever there's the red part, that means that you can't build there. You're looking for this orange because this allows you to place oil. And this green, which allows you to get, oh, this is actually kind of an interesting place. The green is sort of fertile soil. So we're actually going to, I think we're going to go somewhere here. I'm going to build the base a little bit off to the side. You got to keep in mind that some things have to be connected to each other, but not everything. So, for example, the base doesn't actually need to be connected with the pipelines the same way as some of the other factories. So you can actually place it a little bit off.
Welcome, Sea Mayor. I'm your trusted advisor, Rudy. Leading an underwater colony is a great responsibility, but we at the New Atlantis Initiative have no doubt you can handle it. Going underwater is our last chance of survival since the asteroid hit made the surface uninhabitable. As I'm sure you remember, it was kind of a big deal. Focus on the production of plastics for construction, fuel for heating, and food for our people. The cold winter currents will strike soon. Build a beacon of civilization and give hope to mankind in these hard times.
Alright, so first of all, look at this. So all of these are drones that are going to be working for us, and these are our two only people. So the first thing I'm actually going to be building is this, wait, where is it? Not here. Yeah, a gatherer's place, and this is going to give us food. Where the gatherer's place doesn't matter so much, so I think we'll place it somewhere here to the, close to the dome, so we'll build it over here. And now our drones are going to be carrying the stuff here to the gather spot. And then one of our workers is going to work there. Now here on the left you can see the different resources. So credits, food, and it's split into different tiers which allow you to satisfy the different requirements. Medicine, basic goods, which is closed furniture decoration, luxury goods, battery, sponge. Plastic, tools, iron, stone, quartz, glass, and concrete. Here you can see the number of people that I have. I currently have 2 people. Number of drones, influence points, and happiness. And here my electricity, crude oil, fuel, and oxygen. The next thing we need to build is we need to build a sponge collector. This allows you to get electricity, which is very important. We're going to build it right here because this gives us 112% efficiency. And then I'm going to immediately build an oil platform. So with the oil platform, as you're sort of hovering over this, you can see that some part of the screen is underneath is green, and a part of it is going to turn orange as soon as I remember where it actually was that we had the orange stuff. Oh, right here. Oh, I didn't build this place so well. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, this sucks for us significantly, but oh man, this is like an epic fail. Okay, well, never mind. So the problem is you need to build it here to get the efficiency, but I also need to connect it to this. So we're going to have a really long pipelines, which, as I said, is going to be pretty terrible, but that's okay. One thing to keep in mind with the pipelines is you actually cannot have multiple connections to for one building. So you need to essentially connect to this like universal, am I gonna run out of plastic? No, universal pipeline. And you can, for example, build it like this and then have another connection from elsewhere. So this is really important because it can really mess you up. So we build the infrastructure. Next thing, now we're making crude oil, but we need to turn it into an actual fuel. So we're gonna build a fuel refinery over here. And I am going to try to keep it away from, again, the main connection hub. So we're going to place it like this. And then we're just going to create one sort of one-off connection like so. So now, all right, we have finished our beautiful gather place. So the next thing you need to do is you need to go to here to jobs assignment and to click on automatically assign workforce. This seems to be auto set already. And we have a gather drone working there and one sponge plant drone that is also working there. And we're going to be gathering 310 of food. It's like some food variety. This doesn't give you a specific type of food, but sort of a variety, presumably mostly mussel and small fish. You can also expand it, which will increase a worker slot or increase production. For example, I could use some sponge and some credits to use this big basket upgrades and increase this production 20%. So now we're making 372 per year. Here, we just finished our sponge collector. Again, we could do some upgrades. We have efficiency of 112%. And here, oh, so here we actually have the sponge plant drone and the building. And we can set it to be plant and cut, or just plant. So we're going to have the plant and cut. You can also just say that you want to gather resources in an area. So for example, there might be some plastics here. So you might say, hey, just go and gather those plastics. So we'll do that. And you can see that the drones are starting to fly in those areas. Now, we already have, we're going to be getting fuel as soon as this is finished. But what we need is actually a plastics factory so that I can get some plastic. Now, I might build a dome somewhere here. So I'm actually going to place the plastic factory, I guess, down here. Let's get an infrastructure connection, like so. And now we're going to be able to build plastic. Next, we need to get some research. So we're going to jump here into research. And the first thing I need to research is tidal turbine, which is going to give us electricity. Which is going to be very important because we're going to need oxygen in order to give our people housing. Because we actually don't have any housing yet. But you can't build housing just yet because you need to build a dome. Well, actually, I could build a dome because I already have plastic. So actually, we should probably do that. I can build a dome. But what I cannot do is build the oxygen factory just yet. So the way the dome looks is that you have this kind of tower and then you're going to be building on top of it. So you can place it wherever you want, but you will need to connect it to our pipeline. So I'm thinking about placing it kind of here. Let's do that. And we're going to connect it to our pipeline. But we don't actually have a way to give it oxygen or anything like that just yet. So we're going to be building this slowly. But I think, no, I don't want to give it priority. I just want to have it normal. Priority needs to go to the plastic factory. Alright, I've already finished my oil platform. So we can look at this over here. We can see that it's active. I have enough plastic that I could actually give it a production boost. So why not? 144 crude oil per year. Now you do want to look at production to kind of optimize the building. So this makes 144 per year. This only requires 80, so we could get away with 2 fuel refineries for one of these oil platforms. I don't know if I want to bother building another one right now, but it is something to keep in mind. How are we doing here? Okay, we already finished our research, so I'm actually going to jump immediately to set up the next one. And that's going to be the oxygen generator. I would set up building the next thing, but I think we just need to wait for our little drones to get stuff done. I think the problem is that they're all... Where are all my drones? Yeah, I think they're gathering the resources, actually. Oh, we're going to get new workers coming soon. Which is, I guess it's not bad, but we would actually rather that they focus on building. Can I kind of change that? Yeah, they should just be working on things. Should be fine. I am considering just like turning off the, cancel the gathering. Just to kind of make sure that they do what we need them to do. Yeah, they're gonna start moving and actually start working on this building. because that's what I need right now. I need to get my plastics factory. So we're getting a lot of sponge, as you can see up here. Well, we will be producing a lot of them. They're working a little bit slow right now. Yeah, this first drone, so I'm actually going to speed it up so that the drone gets this going. Yeah. And we'll get our plastics factory, and then we're working on our dome. Now, next thing I need to build is I need to build this tidal turbine. But like I said, I do want to wait till they actually start finishing building something, which I think is actually right now. So as always, this needs to be connected, so I'm going to place it... Let's maybe keep it on the outside. Alright, finish the research again. Next, I think we want a... Do we want a battery? Yeah, I think we need a battery factory so that we can get some batteries for drones. Ooh, new people have arrived at our colony. New Atlantis HQ sent them to assist us with our daily task. We should put them to good use as soon as possible. So now we have 4 people, so that's going to be useful as soon as we build them some housing, which is going to be very soon. And I also need to build this oxygen generator. And as always, it needs to be... I'm going to leave up some space here in case I need some pipelines to go downwards. And instead, we're just going to straight up connect it. So we've got our turbine, so we're now gaining electricity. 80 electricity here. And over here... And you can see that we actually got some food. Yeah, we produced 170 mussel and 150 small fish. And we're using very small amount of that. And similarly with plastics, we produced 500. So we're producing more than we're using, but it's not like super crazy. And some of it is surely from gathering. I am gonna set up some more gathering here. Yeah, that's for stone. Yeah, okay, so we are working here on our oxygen generator, which is now down. Okay, great. So now I can actually jump to the... first, let me do research first. So we'll do a deco banner. Allows the construction of a hologram pen that displays our faction banner. Improves our resident satisfaction with the surrounding environment. Now I think we'll focus on drone factory instead. But let me jump here. By clicking this, you jump into the dome view. And then here you can build a housing. So housing can house 4 people. So I'm going to build it like this. And they're going to be able to move around here and just kind of live here. And you can give them public buildings, but we need to actually research them first. And restaurants and other things that will make them happy. But we can't do that just yet because we've got no money for this. So we'll see about that. Yeah, we can see that the drone is moving in. And it's already starting to build our first house. That should make our people a little bit happier. And we're going to see the people's happiness in a moment. Come on, let's go build my beautiful house. And you can see we're actually using quite a bit of the electricity already, so we might need another turbine soon. I want to check my house here. Alright, so at the moment... Oh, we already got 2 residents. And the other 2... I guess they want to build as live as a separate family. So let's actually immediately build another one. And here, a really cool thing is you can actually paint them different colors. So I could make them green, for example. And I could apply it to type or to all of them or just this one building. So we're going to stick to just this one building. And we can set up an insulation so that it requires less fuel, because right now it needs 10 fuel and 10 oxygen per year. I am actually going to do it because I think it's pretty useful. And it's going to give us some income. So you can see that we're now getting some income from the residents and from the subsurface base. This is how we're making money. Yeah. And the other two, so everybody has a place to live right now. That's very important. Now, we do need to keep going with our research. So we've learned the oxygen factory, and we could do a Sea Hunter's Lodge. Unlocks the ability to build the central hub of our scuba hunters. Ooh. Fuel refinery in proximity of all platform games, 10% production bonus. Let's get that. I think that would be useful. So we can jump back down, and we can continue building our buildings over here. So We don't need another dome, obviously. We could build a depot. This allows you to get some storage space for resources and enables carriers to do their job more effectively. Depots serve as a resource drop-off and pick-up point for your workers. I think we'll definitely build some, because why not? I don't know how close it needs to be to the... Maybe we'll just build it here. So it's not like... Because I think this works as a depot as well. Can also add a directive. So if we researched this, we could pick, for example, like a government, so we can increase taxes or immigration incentives to get more people and etc. We haven't researched that yet. We could build a drone factory, which actually I think would be quite useful. We need an engineer, but we could get one. I'm pretty sure it's gonna have to be connected, so I think we'll build it on the inside this time. And we'll see how that works. But I think if you want to see me build a drone, you're gonna have to come and watch the next episode. See you there. Bye bye.